Hello, everybody. Welcome to CripChat Weekly podcast about everything disability. Today we with Jonathan Shar,
Hello.
Ibby D, and myself, David D. Today we'll be talking about di- today we'll be talking about support workers, and
Boundaries.
please like and share.
Thank you, David. Thank you very much, David. Welcome to CripChat, your weekly podcast on
Yeah.
everything disability. How's everyone doing? How are you, John?
Good.
That's good. That's awesome. Thank you, John. And how are you, David?
Myself, I'm also doing good, thank God. What about you, Ibby?
I'm doing good myself. Thank you, David.
And in the comments, please give us comments what you think, and if you got any questions.
Thank you, David. I just want to acknowledge that it is Mental Health Month, I believe. It's important to check in on others and see how they're doing. So let's say in the comments how you're feeling. Let's get into it. So we're talking about support workers and boundaries and what that's all about. So, David, John, I ask you, looking back, describe a time when you were searching for care and support. Over to you, David.
Care and support. Well, when I was first without a support worker, I was doing things for myself. Then I found out I can get support workers. From there, once I got introduced to support workers, I jumped onto the bandwagon of a support company. They made my life much easier. Now I go to the gym, I'll go everywhere and do things without catching the train by myself.
That's good. That's awesome, David. I guess support workers are there to actually, to provide that support, as the name suggests. How about you, John? What's going on with you?
Well, I started my support journey under the state of home care, and I had long-term support opportunity was privatized and things then it's been patch work.
Yes, I all started with home care, yeah?
Yes.
And most of the supports were private, so I understand that. Then the NDIS came along, and
Yeah, well, I started off with Baptist Care, and they used to take me to the gym by itself, and that's about it. And from there, the NDIS came along.
yes, I was with Catholic Care at one stage. Yeah, I used some of their supports when I was a young teenager. Yeah, now that, I'm an adult, now that the NDIS has come, it's all about, managing your NDIS to help you live the life that you want. How do you foster resilience in the process of searching for a good support worker?
I looked for the company that I found. At the end, I was No Chains, and they're a company in the southwest of Sydney. They've got very good support workers. As I was given different support workers, I told them which ones I mostly get along with, and they try to give me them all the time. Well, I didn't. There was none that I didn't get along with, but the ones that we have more interest in together are the ones that they give me.
Nice. What are your thoughts, Jonathan?
When you feel confident like your needs are being met, and when they can help you live ordinary life.
For sure. Support workers are there to, support you. Like I mentioned before. For me, sometimes when I go out, I do get a support worker to help me with food and stuff. It's about choosing the right support worker that I guess matches how you live your everyday life. Some people need care with using the bathroom or having a shower or even just going to the club, also going to other places. So it depends on what you want to use your support worker for. They need to realize that they're there to perform a job. And would you care?
The time that you know that a support worker is wrong for you is the ones that don't engage with you much.
Oh yeah, especially the young ones that are tip-tapping on their phone.
Yeah.
Tap, 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 tap.
Yes. The ones that care and want to help all the time and ask what you need next, what's this, and engage with your discussion, they're the ones that actually do it not just for the money. They do it because they genuinely care too.
They have that passion, and ideally you need to build that relationship with your support worker.
Yeah.
To get the best out of your support worker.
Yeah.
Now, that's a very good point, David. I agree. Anyone has had any experience with a support worker? Yeah, let us know in the comments. Describe your experiences. We'd love to hear from you. So, my next question, is there a sense of feeling guarded or vulnerable when opening yourself up to a new support worker?
Well, at the end, you got to test them. You don't just open up. You got to get to know their personality first. Before you open up, you get to know each other first. Once you feel comfortable, that's when you open up.
John, thoughts?
Especially after a long-term support leaves, it can be hard to build up the same bond.
Yeah. There's that bond, but there's also that trust. It takes a long time to build trust between you and your support worker. And once something goes out of place or there's something wrong, the trust is gone in just a matter of seconds. So what you build over time can just slowly go away in a matter of seconds. So you gotta be careful in how you deal with support workers and how support workers deal with you as well.
Usually, support workers are honest, and it's not nice to actually accuse them of doing something that you think they've done, but they haven't. All right, if something is missing, just tell them this is missing. Can you please help me find it? Don't say you stole it, and they probably haven't.
And I can tell you're coming from, David, being a person that's visually impaired. There is, I guess, like you said, you got to you got to gain that trust.
You have to build a rapport.
Build that rapport. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, look, it's not about accusing because ideally, when something does go wrong, you gotta work out a way between you and your support worker. How can we work together to fix this? Yeah, and not just blame it on anyone. Very good tip, David.
Like the other day, I went to the shopping centre for 10 minutes to go get coffee and come back. We came back to come through. We put the ticket through the gate. Told us $45. We asked straight away the boss of the company that we that takes care of us. This is the boss of my support worker. What do we do here? She goes, just keep pressing the button, they'll open up. It's not right. And we did, and they opened up.
Well, I'm glad you got that sorted out. Good on you. So, David, what fears do you have related to relying on external supports?
If we get things on time, that's about it. The support worker I've got knows me off by heart practically now. Knows what I need and how to give it to me and how to work with me and knows how to describe things to me.
Oh, yeah? That's good. So I guess you've trained your support worker.
You train your support worker to know what you like and what there is around you and what you want to be notified of.
Yeah.
But there's also that fear of being fucking down to. There's that fear of when you're out in the public, people talk to your support worker and not you. And that's something that would stop.
A lot of people talk to your support worker as if you can't talk. Not ask what would they want. It's not what would you like.
It's almost like you become secondary.
Ideally, it's something we face, most of the time. So it's good to, educate your support worker on how to work with you instead of for you, if that makes sense. Let's talk about finding supports and what's good about it. My question now to you guys is got the impact on your emotional and social well-being when you feel like there is no commercial element. John.
Well, I feel like a good relationship with a support should come naturally.
It's good to have a good relationship with your support worker, but those support workers, remember, when you got support workers, it's hard to, you can't start hiding things from them because they're going to be in your space all the time. So they're going to learn who your family members are and who you're comfortable talking to, what you're comfortable with, what food you hate, what food you like, what you don't like to wear, and what comforts you have, and how you control your money. It's going to be hard to have secrets from them.
I guess everyone has their own way with dealing with support because for me, I'm low key, so I usually don't get my family involved with my support worker unless I've built that relationship, built that trust for them to come and meet the family. But other than that, at the end of the day, they do have a job, and their job is to support me. When I go out, it's bringing me the food that I order.
I guess you can control your bank accounts and your money and everything.
See, that's what I mean, David. It's how I guess you use your support worker
Yeah.
to match your needs. That's a very good point, David. But yeah, it's each to their own. So this next question, tell us a time when you had a positive experience with the support that you received. We're gonna first go with John.
Well, I had support who helped me through uni and one support even came to my graduation ceremony.
So they went to graduation ceremony.
Nice.
Did you end up throwing the
Second,
hat?
the extra step. Did it support you with throwing the hat? Good stuff. How about you, David? Tell us your positive experience that you've had with the support you received. Positive.
It's always positive. It's always positive.
Yeah, I like that. Ideally, that's what you want. You want support workers that, keep you positive, keep you happy.
They ask me where I want to go. I feel like this today. I need to do this, need to do that. Let's see how we can do it. Like the other day, I needed to go to the RTA, to Roseland Traffic. I needed to go to the council. I needed to go do this. And then we needed to do one more thing. I needed to cut my nails. He goes, we've got half an hour, we've got an hour. What do you want to do? I go, have we got time to go do my nails? Yeah, we've got time to do that. Then we went there and then we were on time and we got in. He goes, if we get in straight away, you can. Then we got in straight away, got my nails on my feet cut, then when.
That's awesome, David. Awesome.
It's not about just having a support worker. It's about time management too. You got to know what you need to do and how you're going to manage it. Sometimes you got to miss out on things when you can't do it.
You need to structure your time.
Exactly. Yeah, look, yes, whenever I had a support worker, I always told them to meet me at a venue. And yeah, I guess they supported me with bringing stuff to the table because I use them for outings most of the time. But the outings were on my term. So I would always go to the club to play trivia. So I would use my supports to, I guess, help me fill out the questions. So yeah, catered to, I guess, my needs. But that's awesome. But now I want to get into the thick of things. What makes a great support? David, tell us.
One that knows your next move or remembers what you need to do all the time and remembers the type of food you like or the coffee you want and asks the right questions, knows where you would like to go and remembers your favorite stuff, but always asks you before ordering or doing anything what you want, not just assumes. They know your details, they know everything about you.
I guess, look, yeah, I guess if you got that trust and build that relationship with your support worker, then yeah, ideally, know your stuff. But sometimes that could go both ways.
Yeah,
What
I
about
know.
you, John? What makes a good support?
One which shares your interests and wants the best for you.
Exactly. No, I had nothing else to say. I think what makes a great support is, yeah, having that support worker that is there to work with you, not for you. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So, how does receiving consistent support relate to your well-being?
If you've got that support, you stress less. You don't have to worry about if you're going to get things done or not. And if you don't get things done, they'll remember the next day what you were supposed to do that you've missed out on.
Uh,
And you've got less stress. The support worker will always tell you if your clothes are matching or if you're inappropriately dressed or if you're gonna get cold,
yeah,
you should put more clothes on or less clothes, or if you're gonna get too hot. They suss out the the weather and what you're wearing and making sure you've got all your belongings and you don't stress. Keeps you healthy and they give you advice.
kind of like Alexa. You got Alexa now, but awesome.
I got Google.
No,
I
no,
got
thank you, David. So, like you said, everyone's, I guess, works with their support worker. It all depends on your needs at the end of the day. What about you, John?
Having the certainty of knowing you can go live your life.
Okay. So it's about, yeah, matching, I guess, support worker of how you want to live your life.
just say you don't know what to do today. They can give you ideas or take you places that you don't know. So it's not always the same place. That way your well-being is better and you don't get bored all the time.
All right, move on to the next question. How does receiving reliable and sustainable support improve your opportunities to live a ordinary life?
Yeah, you can get your bills paid. They can help you do your mailing or anything that you need to complete. Sometimes you haven't got the proper knowledge for it or proper tools to do it by yourself.
Yeah.
They can assist And if you need something cooked, they can help you. If you need to order something online, they can help also.
That's good. That's good, David. What about you, John?
The key is to stay noble. Recently, it's been hard to find support.
I guess it's very rare to find a good support worker. So yeah, grab one. I guess work with them and build on their skills and knowledge so that they can at the end of the day, like I said, work with you. Thank you very much, John and David. We're talking about the good. Now let's move on to the challenges. So what was going through your mind about when you built up a relationship with a support worker and they decide to leave?
Oh, the problem with that is then you're gonna find you're gonna have to get used to a new person you're more comfortable with. Like starting over a new relationship. Do you agree, John?
I've had a few long-term supports leave recently, and I still have memories of them. It's hard to break out of those memories.
Ideally, if you've got a support worker, it's not good just to have one. When you have one, you just get too reliant on one support worker. If you have two or three, that way, if one goes, you still have another one, and then you can get introduced to another and get the other one to teach the other one what to do.
Yeah, build like a support team around you.
Yeah, have a support
Sounds
team.
good. Sounds good.
That way, if one isn't available, the other one can be. One can't be available all the time.
I know.
Interesting. Sounds good. Thank you very much, David. I think, yeah, look, people come and go, ideally, especially in this sector. And look, you gotta learn to accept the fact that they're there to carry out their work. Building their relationship is solely professionally. I try not to get too attached because I don't want to, have that sense of uncertainty when they do decide to leave. Where would I go next? It's good to always leave your options open. And in saying that, is there any sense, or is there a sense of learned helplessness when a support worker leaves? John?
Yes, because you built such a way of working together, and when there's no backup, you're left in the lurch.
Good point, John. What about you, David? Is there a sense of helplessness when a support worker leaves?
Well, you know what? When a support worker leaves, if you've got no one else to rely on, there is. But that's why you need to build a team so you don't feel helplessness. You don't feel that. You've got a team.
Exactly.
You got a team to back up, and someone else can take charge. And
Okay,
also, you've
yeah.
got family. If you've got family, then there can be the support workers also. If you need help.
Exactly. Building on that as well, You know, we all age. We all age. So
Yeah.
sometimes we do need fresh legs, or we do need a younger person to step in. However, we are now dealing with a generation that is considered lazy. I don't offend anyone out there. I don't want to throw tomatoes at me when they see me, but this generation is a lazy generation. Some of them are sadly in it for the money. There's a long way to go to educate, the younger generation to, I guess, do the work. I find that the older generation are amazing. They got that experience, they got that knowledge. They've been involved in the sector for a while. So it's about, changing the mindsets and how to do that. So in the context of the disability sector being relatively low paid industry, many come and go. How does that uncertainty affect you as a person with a disability?
Change. Some come, some go. At the end, if you're really attached to one of them, you probably keep in contact with them. But if they're gonna go, help them find you someone that's very similar to them. If that's the type of person you want, all you can do is ask them if they're not going too far to come back and visit here and there and keep in contact
Oh, yeah.
because they turn out to be like family.
Cool. Well, yeah, when you build that relationship with them and they've been around for a very long time, yeah.
Yeah.
They do at one stage you consider them family. But in saying that, as a person who self-manages and supports as well, ideally you would go out there and connect with people and see, how they can work for you. I guess you can have interviews or you can do like a meet and greet, build that rapport, with the support worker. See how they can work for you and things like that. What are your thoughts, John?
I wish they were valued more. They really some go above and beyond.
Yeah, some do go above and beyond.
Should be valued.
Being valued and valuing them as well.
Yeah.
So my next question to both of you. How do you think burnout within the support sector affects both the support workers and participants? When they work too much?
When you've got them always on alert and worried, you got to give them a rest here and there. Not always do things on the go and make them run around and do things. They're not your slaves. Work with them. You got to work with them and talk to them and see the best way to do things. Not give them instructions, do this, do that, because they're not your slaves. Manners is the best way to go about things. If you can help me, yes, they'll be happy to do things. Not go do this, go do that. You haven't bought a slave. You've got a support worker.
John.
Is there two streets at the end of the day? You don't know what goes on in their lives.
Always be considerate of their needs, their feelings too.
And they don't really consider of your feelings as well. So it's a two-way relationship.
Yeah.
It's not a one-way relationship.
Yeah.
I as a support worker, I expect them to do the job. And like you said, David, it's not about making them slaves. They're not slaves. If you want to go shopping, take them with you to help you with the groceries. Do not make them do the shopping for you.
Yeah.
While you stay at home. If you want to pay your bills, in no way do you make them pay your bills. They could drive you to the, post, and you can go and pay your bills there. Yeah, and they can support you with that. But doing it for you? No.
Yeah, no, they're not doing it for you. They're there to help you, to guide you.
That's right. Remember, it all goes back to a support worker work.
The better you treat your support worker, the better use you get out of them.
On to our final segment.
So our final segment, navigating the interpersonal dynamics of support. So the nature and pay of the care and support sector means that these relationships are transient.
You make sure that you treat them well and you get better work. Good attitude, they keep coming back.
Yes.
They're happy to do the work for you. They'll go the extra mile.
Yeah.
If you treat them bad, they won't go the extra mile. You probably get them quitting on you.
If you
Yeah.
show them appreciation, it goes the extra mile.
Yeah, so if you show them appreciation, it goes the extra mile.
And yeah, they'll stick around. But at the same time, for them to stick around, they need to do the work.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I guess it all comes out to being a two-way thing, not a
Yeah.
one-way relationship. It's always a two-way thing. So you work with them, and they'll give you the best support. Otherwise, it's time for them to move on.
Yeah,
Straight in the
that's
door. What are the key learnings you have developed over a lifetime of being a participant in the care and support sector?
how to get along as a team, how to manage money, how to be self-reliant and not only rely on one person, and to be able to take down notes and strategies of being able to manage my day and best places to eat and what to eat, what's more healthier for me, and how to go to the gym and how to take care of myself and be able to exercise at the gym.
Okay, so pretty much just building on those skills, learning new skills along the way as well.
Yeah,
But also getting, I guess, building on your capacity to learn and to engage. For a person that wants to go on an outing, they can learn so many things, communication skills, social skills, interpersonal skills, how to, I guess, make an order, how to pay
yeah,
bills, things like that. Also, you can build on your capacity, through your peers. So when you engage in a social setting, you have that kind of that peer support. You also have how to utilize support workers. So a lot of skills are built, You're in the care industry and you do use a support worker because not only can they provide care for you, but they can help you, build on your skills. For me, it's taught me how to communicate well, how to utilize the system to match my needs, and things like that. Also, getting support in the workplace and what that looks like, it's something that I look forward to. I accept the challenge. So it opens, I guess, possibilities as well.
How do you navigate supporting the workplace?
That's something I want to look into because I have so much work to do with, and it's causing me stress. And stress is no good. I'll look into how I can get support. I do my work on my own.
your workmates can also help you too. You can ask them to help you sort things out for you. Let them know to give you the right information on the right time.
But the thing is, everything's digital now, and I'm good with digital stuff. It's just like paper handling might be a problem. So maybe I can use supports in that way. If we ever need to, I guess, do some paperwork, watch his face. I'll give you update sometime down the track. John, what are your key learnings?
My killing is not to invest in a relationship. They're there to do a job, and that's it.
Interesting. What has your supported the experience told you about boundaries with your care and support? So what has your
Well,
supported the experience told you about boundaries with your care and support?
well, they taught me about boundaries. Well, they need the boundaries are if anything does happen, like all my private information, it's not gonna be leaked out. and whatever happens between is also always personal, and they shouldn't be sharing personal information that I don't give permission to share. Having the respect of my personal information. Same with them.
How about you, John?
What is the learning experience? But I've learned that they're not your friends. They're there to do a job and show the important you get on with them, but don't get over invested.
Yeah, it's all about I guess realizing that you're in a professional setting, not a personal one. So they're not there to be your friend, but they're there to help you with the support you need. So they're there to work for you. Very good point, John.
And give respect where it's due.
Reflecting on what we've discussed, what are the insights you want to leave the audience with?
My thoughts: a good support worker should be someone that's very similar to your personality and that you can get along with and you can trust and understands your needs and wants and your personal information too, and keeps that secret and does not share it. Knows your allergies and your dislikes and things that are good for you or bad for you, and your aims and what you want to aim at. If there's things that you want to stop doing, they will help you stop and not take you to places that will go into your bad habits. And gets to know your family too, because when they know your family, they know what places you like to go and what you like to eat and where you like to eat. Everyday rituals and payments that you need to make and things like that. Always have more than one support worker because you need backup sometimes. A different support worker is not going to be there all the time. Train more than one support worker up that can back up each other and always respect them.
How about you, John?
I think it's about building mutually beneficial relationship where all parties feel respected and nothing bad happens during a shift.
So there is that duty of care when I guess working with you. I guess everyone has their way of getting these support workers to work for them. Whether it is storing personal information or being able to assist with grabbing things. Everyone has their own way of dealing with support workers. But it all does come down to the fact that support workers are there for a reason, and that you gotta build on that connection in a professional setting, not a personal one. So they get you attached, so that when they do leave, you move on.
It's hard.
That's right. No, you're right. You got a
Yeah.
point there, John. That's why it's ideal to have a team of supports around you in case that one goes away. But look, in saying that, there shouldn't be a shortage of support workers wherever you are. There should be support workers around you. It's always good to just look out there. You do have that free support, so ask for fees in a similar situation, you have that support worker. Ask your friends, your family, go network with different, people. The right worker that will work with you at the end of the day.
They don't work for you, they work with.
That's right, David. Exactly. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, John. Thank you, David, very much for today. Thank you to the audience out there. You've been watching CripChat, your weekly podcast over the disability.
Please like and share.
Goodbye for now.